Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Imps View podcast show with me, Cornell B. Back again with another video. And today, I am doing a match reaction to Lincoln City versus Wigan. After you have just seen Lincoln City draw 0-0 with a very good side like Wigan. Before I get into the video, I want to say thank you very much to the 458 subscribers. I'd love to get it up to 459. It'll be very appreciated. So keep on smashing a like, keep on smashing your opinions and your comments in the comments box, and also keep smashing the subscribe button as well. So let's get into the video. So today, us Lincoln City played against a very good, decent side like Wigan, who realistically were poor today. They wasn't at their best today, and they had so many weaknesses that we could exploit. Firstly, we saw some changes made by Skabala. We saw Smith coming for Duffy on the left side of the wing. Mandroyu keep his place. We saw Makama come in. We saw the two Ethans keep their place in midfield. We saw O'Connor come back into the team today. I was very happy that O'Connor was back in the team. And realistically, it was the same similar lineup from how it was on Tuesday just gone when we were supposed to be playing Accrington Stanley. But today, us Lincoln City managed to get to sail a point after we could have lost the game if it wasn't for the referee and the linesman that obviously ruled their goal offside, because it was a bit of a stumble from Lucas Jensen. But realistically, we were saved. We were saved by the linesman, and I got to be honest. To get a point out of the game is still brilliant. It's still better than losing. There's some games you look at them and you think, well, we can win this game straightforwardly, but then when the opposition always gives you a hard game, then you're thinking, well, I think you're better off settling for a point. But I know some Imps fans preferred that we Lincoln City actually went on and win the game. I even said that I saw a goal coming in it, even when I saw it was like 5-6 minutes on the clock, and I thought, you know what, I could see a goal in this and stuff. But listen, we will take a point and we'll go into Tuesday with no with full expectations, belief, confidence, and really believing that we Lincoln City can go on and progress in the EFL Trophy for the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. But today's game, I thought we played really well. I thought we defended well. I thought we were solid. We were impact. We kept our shape well. We kept our impact shape really well, and the way Skabala set us up was fantastic. I thought we did it. I thought he did it in style. He did it superbly. 5 going towards the 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. I thought we were good. I thought we looked dangerous going forward. We started pressing them. We started hurting their defense. They couldn't handle us, and the changes that their manager Sean Maloney made, I'm sure he must be thinking, well, maybe he could have put his stronger side. He could have put his best players, but realistically, they couldn't handle the pressure, and that was the first thing we did, was pressure their defense and hurt them, keep their players quiet, and we kept their best players quiet, and that's what we did. I mean, the chances we had, especially that chance that TJ had in the second half, um, it was just very unlucky from Hamilton's free kick. Obviously, Sorensen tried to get something on it, but obviously couldn't get anything on it. But realistically, I thought, listen, the whole team just played really well. I thought saves after saves from Jensen. Really worked hard for it. He was very unfortunate, obviously, with the goal. Obviously, he had a bit of a. It was a. Let's just say it was a bit of a smash and grab in today's game. And realistically, you got to give credit to our team. I thought we played really well. First half, we were all over Wigan, and I'm sure Wigan will understand that and say, well, look, first half, some will say that it was a boring game, but listen, I don't think it was a boring game. It was the game today was there for the winning, and I'm sure most of you will agree with me and say, well, look, the game was there to win, to be won, but we had to stick. We had to obviously just settle with a point, and obviously there was quality in the game, but I think we just lacked that cutting edge, especially in the final third. And this is why I said, come January, this is where Skabala will use his magic in the January transfer window and really improve our final third, because We got the players, we got the quality to do something special and to really make something happen. But I think we're just lacking that sort of cutting edge, especially on the attacking in the final attacking third. I mean, look, we were positive. We were positive going forward. We were. I mean, Sorensen got forward. Wicked to see Sorensen doing what he does best. I thought his match fitness today I thought was really really class. I thought he got forward well. Obviously we look aggressive, we look physical in the first half, and we kept being at one step ahead of Wigan, and that's how we have to play the game, and that's how Skopala have us as a team. But obviously, again, as I said, we're just lacking that cutting edge in the final third, and obviously because of the injuries we have, and obviously we've only got two available strikers in Vale and Makama, and I know some will say that Makama needs to realistically go out on loan and get more playing time, under his belt in January, or even better, probably go on loan to go to Ireland, because I know most some of the Ireland teams would obviously take him, but this boy has got everything that up his locker, and he has got the quality and ability to be a special team. I mean, obviously, yeah, there were times the referee was a little bit biased and a little bit crap, but again, it was getting a point. That was the most important thing. I thought, look, our defense, especially, I'm going to go through every single player. Lucas Jensen. Obviously, Lucas Jensen was hardly tested, and it was another day at the office for him. I mean, the goal that Wigan self-proclaimed to scored, because there was a foul, realistically, realistically, on one of our players, and obviously that's the reason why Wigan's goal was disallowed. Do you know what I mean? But realistically, when you take it from a perspective way, then you're thinking, well, look, we got a point. We'll settle for a point. Yes, we didn't. We deserve to win the game, but we got a point at the end, so we can be very very proud, and the players can be proud. I thought O'Connor's performance today at the back, brilliant today. Jackson, fantastic. Mitchell, brilliant. I thought that our back three today was brilliant. Sorensen, fantastic. Got forward well. Got forward on the counter attack and made things happen like he always does. Yeah, he was bullied off the ball a little bit, but when he gets forward and when he gets then crossed into the box, you know he's always a threat going forward, and that's what I like about Lass Sorensen. So big up Lass Sorensen for that. Obviously, Barbers, obviously again, decent performance today. I thought he worked really hard today, and obviously there were times where he lost his little spark a bit. But one thing I will say, Barbers today played his part really well, and that's what I like about Barbers going forward. Two Ethans, obviously, look, they had decent games today, but they still played well from start to finish, and they tried to get into the game. But obviously, look, obviously, Hamilton obviously is just like a battery going forward. He's absolutely brilliant going forward in the midfield. He's like a new um, Busquets. He's like a new Busquets. So even though I would have changed his nickname and put it to the Scottish Shabby Hamilton, to be honest. But obviously it was too much of a choice for me to basically choose which nickname for Ethan Hamilton that really suits him. But Ethan Hamilton today and the run, I thought the two Ethans in the middle today, I thought they were good. I thought they had a decent game today. Obviously Smith, I thought he played really well. I know some people are saying, why is Smith been chosen and where it is? But listen, Alistair Smith is a young player who is going to get developed and improved by Skabala. He's going to put in fantastic performances. He's going to give his all and put his effort in. And I thought he put in a very good shift today. And I know some will probably say, he hasn't really had good games and stuff like that. But listen, when his game and his gets improved, you're going to see the very best of Alistair Smith. But I thought he had a good game today. Mandroyu, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 performance today. Mandroyu, forward slash Danny Rude Boy Mandroyu, really brought his game today. He really rose the levels today against Wigan. And even though, yes, he had a shot, maybe he didn't needed to take that shot. He could have just been positive. I mean, he was positive going forward from start to finish. But obviously, instead of taking the shot, I think he could have got a few of the players into the game and probably put a pass in. But one thing I will say about Danny Mandroya, we're seeing the very best of Danny Mandroya. We're seeing what he offers as a player. We're seeing the quality and the ability that he offers as a player, and we're going to see that this season. Same thing with Alistair Smith. I thought he put in a fantastic shift. He put in a good performance, and he can pat himself on the shoulder and say, listen, I put in a very, very good performance, and I'm willing to show what I can do and where and what I can't do. I thought going into half time, I thought we could take take positives out of that first half, and I thought we defended well. As I said, we were solid at the back. Everything was put on the line, bodies was put on the line, tackles was put on the line. Second half, was obviously a little bit of Wigan. When Wigan made them changes, especially when McManaman came on, he was causing threats. Charlie White was coming on for them, and they made other changes, and they were causing lots of goal threat going forward. So, obviously Skopala had to change it and put on, Rowan, just to deal with that situation, and he did that. He did that in style. Obviously, look, Dylan Duffy coming on the second half, I thought he was brilliant. I thought the energy, the positive energy that Dylan Duffy brings is just unbelievable. That's why I really like him, because this is why I said from time that Dylan Duffy, when he's on the ball, when he's on the pitch, he is a different type of player when he plays on the pitch. And that's why I know some people will say, why is he not playing regularly? But I mean, obviously, I can see what Skobala is doing. Skobala is trying to give other players a chance and see where they fit in, and how he can work around them, and how he can work with them to improve their game, and to better their game as well. So I can understand where some Imps fans is fury. But again, I thought Dylan Duffy put an amazing shift when he came on, and he brought that energy. Teddy Bishop again, brilliant performance from him when he came on. Look at the impact he made. Yeah, probably the free kick maybe could have been a little bit better. But one thing I think Teddy Bishop will do, once he gets back his match fitness, and it's starting to click in now, I think we're going to see even more of Teddy Bishop as this season goes by. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm pleased for Teddy Bishop, and I'm pleased for him, to come on and make his impact known and say, listen, I'll make my impact known, and I will show you what you're missing, what we as a team are missing. But one thing I will say, Teddy Bishop has got a lot more quality, and he's a creator, and he will start doing those, and he just needs to carry on making them impacts, and just keep making his impact known this season. And once again, that will get the fantastic attention of Skopala to say, listen, this boy needs to be in the team for sure. And I won't be surprised if Teddy Bishop plays on Tuesday along with Ethan Aron, although it would be very difficult to pull out Hamilton out of the team. But I thought he put in a fantastic shift into this afternoon, and I think he deserves it for sure. But I think the best player for me was Paul O'Connor, putting everything on the line and putting his hard work in tackles and everything. So it shows what O'Connor is about as a player. But obviously, optimistically, positively, the whole team was brilliant, and we fully deserve to get a point. Yeah, I would have wished that we would have won the game, in really, but listen, we got a point. That's the main important thing. Right now we need to look forward to Tuesday, because Tuesday is the biggest game against Accrington Stanley, the same team that we were supposed to play on Tuesday just gone, but because the game got postponed. So this is a chance for us to really go in and into that game, and really get a win, and really go all the way in this competition. I know we will have a tough opponent in the quarterfinal of Bolton, which is understandable. But one thing I will say is that we, Lincoln City, will be ready for that game, just like we're going to be ready for Accrington Stanley, and we will go through to that quarterfinal, and we will do something special this season under Skobala. Only thing we're just lacking is that cutting edge. And once Skobala improves that in January, which he will do, yes, we all know Moylan's coming into the fold, then we'll be fine. So we just don't need to worry too much about it. We just do what we got to do. But believe me, as I said, us Lincoln City can be very, very proud of getting a point. I'm proud of the team. I'm proud of their performance, and they can take that confidence boost, and that positive momentum, and that fighting spirit, and that never say die into Tuesday. and we can be very very proud of that. And then obviously we got to play Reading at home. So I think once we can gain some, we've gained that confidence boost today by getting a point, working hard. Yeah, it would have been nice to get 3 or 3 points because, to be honest, they look poor. They were poor today. Absolutely. The only time it changed is when their manager Sean Maloney made them changes, and he made them changes proper good. Probably not as good as how Skobala made his. But one thing I will say is that we worked hard for that 3 points, and yeah, look, we didn't get it today, but we got a point, and we're still ninth in the table. We're still a point within a drift of the playoffs, but we don't need to worry about that right now. What we need to worry about is getting points on the board and just really just doing what we got to do before January strikes, and let Skabala do what he's got to do. But other than that, today I'm pleased with the players. They can take this confidence going into the game and on Tuesday and really put in a fantastic performance, and they will put in a fantastic performance. But today was brilliant. Shame not to get the win, but even though we was unlucky with that Wigan that goal that Wigan scored, but obviously we were saved by the fourth official, by the officials, and the referee saved us. So we're very very fortunate to get a point. Thank you very much for watching the Imps View podcast show with me, Cornell B. Keep on smashing a like, keep on leaving your comments, and also smashing that subscribe button. Love to get up to 459. It'll be very very appreciated. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Up the Imps.